I will try to show you, to provide a very fast overview of the current application and potentialities of these studies on microbiome and neurological disease. So, okay, as you know, there is a strong link between gut, brain, and microbiota. This is actually a bidirectional communication and mediated by blood-brain barrier, by vagus nerve, which is very important for the communication between the brain and enteric nervous system, and central lymph vessel, as well as neuroendocrine axis. So it's very much complicated bidirectional communication. Importantly, microbiota seems also to play an important role in neurodevelopment. So this impact of microbiota in development, it does change in the different stage of brain development. And this is also very important to regulate, to modulate, and to eventually increase predisposition to a number of neuropsychiatric disorders, like mood disorders, anxiety disorders, autistic spectrum disorders, epilepsy, and neurodegenerative disease. In the last few years, we have seen an exponential increase of papers in the field of neurological disorder, neuropsychiatric disorders related to the microbiome, especially in Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease. So this is a very actual topic for research. And this is a very nice review on Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and you can see here that there are several lines of evidence that modulating microbiota may result in increased gut permeability and eventually nerve inflammation and microglial activation, eventually based on the genetic background probably of the host. This is able to determine Parkinson's disease or the neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's disease. But in common, these two pathways have the change in microbiota and also increased gut permeability and increased nerve inflammation. Here in this cartoon, this is from the group of Anna Maria Bessani. She's here, and this lady was first demonstrated important involvement of nerve inflammation in maintaining and also activating the epilepsy process. Epilepsy is my field of interest. And you can see that there is a strong overlap between what happens in the intestinal lumen and the dysbiosis and the immune system and what happens in the endothelial cells, astrocytes, neurons, microglia, into the brain. So there is a strong overlap. Probably immunomodulation is actually a form of neurotransmission into the brain. So that's very important for epileptologists and could be also a potential application for treatment. And here are two recent papers published this year. This is a very nice paper from the group of Andrei Mazzarati. He showed that he made some experiments in epileptic animals. And you can see here trials to full kindling. This means that facilitation for animals to be epileptic, to present epileptic seizure. This is seizure duration. If you look here, chronically stressed animals do actually present a lower number of trials to be epileptic. That means that there is increased epileptogenesis in this animal. And stressed animals do also show increased seizure duration. But here, if you look here, if you are able to transplant the sham stress, not stressed animal, fecal material into the stressed animal, you can rescue the phenotypes. And vice versa, if you make fecal transplantation from the chronically stressed animal to the sham stress, these animals present increased epileptogenesis. it is possible, it is very likely so, that this facilitation of epileptogenesis is mediated by the intestinal microbiome. But even more important, in this paper, very big paper, important paper appeared on Cell, and the authors showed that ketogenic diets, which is a very effective treatment for epilepsy children, it is also quoted into New Testament, so it's very effective and very well-known treatment. Ketogenic diet is able to increase akkermansia and some parabacteroides, and also this results in decreased gamma-glutamine amino acids, that means into the brain, increased GABAergic transmission, and eventually protection in two animal models of epilepsy. So this means that ketogenic diets actually acts in the animals by modulating the microbiota. Unfortunately, translation to the clinic is still elusive. This is a single case report in a patient with a very long history of epilepsy, and this patient was completely drug resistant, but this author, Chinese author, tried the fecal microbiota transplantation, and this patient went seizure-free with no seizure. And this effect was also maintained over a 20 months follow-up. This paper, this single case report, is extremely fluid. There are many drawbacks, but it is to me, it's a good exercise, good proof of concept of what could be the potential application of modulating microbiota in a patient with epilepsy. And again, this is another very provocative paper appeared in Journal Neurology this year, and these authors noted that some patients with very high frequency of seizure, many seizures per day, actually became seizure-free, without seizure, after antibiotic treatment for different indications. And they did also speculate this very strong benefit could be mediated by modulation of the microbiome. So very preliminary data. But these are even more recent data from, again, a Chinese group. And you can see here, these are drug-resistant patients, so epilepsy patients with a refractory form of epilepsy. And their pattern of microbiomes is completely different from drug-sensitive patients and health controls. That means that could be an altered composition of gut microbiome in patients with drug-resistant versus patients with drug-sensitive epilepsy. And very interestingly, the same paper showed that patients with drug-resistant epilepsy did also show increased firmicutes and also increased number of very rare lineages of bacteria, which are totally, they are very, very uncommon in healthy controls and in patients with drug-sensitive epilepsy. We try to explore the potential impact of gut-brain dysfunction in a cohort of children with epilepsy, and we used this very simple test in children with epilepsy of different etiology. This stool test is a test which classifies the four human phases in 7 different categories. And we also applied the ROMA criteria test, which is able to investigate gastrointestinal discomfort in children and adults with epilepsy. And we collected 148 patients with epilepsy and 64 in healthy controls. We showed that abnormal Bristol stool test was much more common in the patient versus controls. But even more important is the fact that patients with isolated epilepsy did also show a similar pattern to controls, whereas patients with epilepsy associated with comorbidities that mean autistic spectrum disorder, intellectual disability, movement disorder, more than epilepsy, did also actually show abnormal Bristol stool test. And this abnormal value of Bristol stool test is strongly correlate with reported signs and symptoms of gastrointestinal discomfort. This means that patients with complicated epilepsy actually show a very strong comorbidities, at the gastrointestinal level. And this effect is not mediated by treatment. So abnormal Bristol stool test scores may suggest a potential role of inflammation in epilepsy children. It's a proof of concept study. This is not mediated by antiepileptic treatment, and Bristol stool test is a cost-free and very easy test that may be helpful to evaluate gastrointestinal comorbidity in epilepsy patients. Which are the implications for treatment? People dealing with patients with autistic spectrum disorder actually know very well that prebiotics, and particularly probiotics, may improve behavior and anxiety and communication problem in children with autistic spectrum disorder. And this is a very nice study in a field of annals neurology in a very, very small but cohort of patients with multiple sclerosis. And these patients were orally administered a probiotic mix containing lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, streptococcus twice daily for 2 months. And their blood and stool specimens were collected at the baseline and at the end of the study. And also the authors did collect peripheral blood mononuclear cells for immune cell profiling. And stool stems were used for profiling and metabolomics. After this small study, trial, the authors showed that patients with multiple sclerosis here in red, compared with healthy control, showed increased akkermansia and glaucia. And they also showed that probiotic administration induced an inflammatory peripheral immune response by, that means, decreased monocytes and decreased dendritic cell with HLA-TF. So this means that probiotics may improve the clinical situation of patients with multiple sclerosis. And indeed, we also know that the diet is crucial to modulate gut microbiome and improve mood disorder. This is clearly shown by the report, the Irish group of John Cryan. And this prebiotic, this bovine milk-derived alpha-lactoalbumin, is a protein which is very interesting in terms of inhibition of modulation of inflammatory response, may modulate macrophage and lymphocyte function, and also modulate cytokines production. There are some papers in animals that show the possible effects of this alpha-lactoalbumin in autogenic mice, which is a model of epilepsy, and we also showed that this protein may improve the clinical situation in some patients with chronic cortical myoclonus, which is a very severe form of epilepsy in children and adults. Fecal microbiota transplantation is a very known option in patients, very well known option in patients with autistic spectrum disorder. There is an ongoing trial in patients with epilepsy, currently ongoing in China, so that would be very interesting to learn more about that. But there are many companies which are actually working to develop treatment based on targeting microbiota. So this may target the microbiome by targeting small molecules or by disrupt microbiome-host interaction. So it's very interesting field of research. But we still need large longitudinal studies to elucidate the relationship between neurological disease and gut-brain axis. And we need, that's very important, standardized protocol for collection of samples, transport, analysis to facilitate comparison between different studies of microbiome. And we also need to better understand confounders and modifier effect. Main challenge included a very large quantity of data emerging from microbiome studies, the complex informatic processes on that, and that's very important point, the strong interdisciplinary research team connection, which is very important. That's the reason for which in April we held this World International Workshop in Genova, and some of participants are here, okay? And Carmen, you are here. And so this studies could be very helpful in terms of connect multiple omics data into integromics network and eventually obtain a personalized approach to the patient. So, as you know, working with these topics is like to see working the brain of sand, and looking at this very complicated system and these multitudes, we can also have a grander view of life. Thanks so much.